Research by Wealth at Work, a leading financial well-being and retirement specialist, has found that 83% of employees are concerned that the cost of living crisis will mean they will have to work longer before retiring. And 33% think they won't ever be able to afford to retire at all. Due to increasing costs, many people are having to rethink their retirement plans.
Wealth at Work is helping hundreds of businesses educate their employees about their finances. The economic climate means retirement feels less secure.
People may now be looking at the costs as they go into retirement and say, well, actually, my pension pot and the income that I'm going to generate from my pension pot just isn't going to be big enough for what I need to cover. Therefore, I need to work longer. I think it's really important that employers ensure that their employees are making the right decisions. It's all part of what's increasingly becoming a financial wellbeing strategy in many organisations now.
BT Group puts its employees through a retirement programme, including financial education and guidance to help them understand their options.
We've worked with Wealth at Work for a number of years. They're very familiar with our retirement arrangements and they are valued by our colleagues to help educate them. So they run a lot of retirement education programs. The nature of how you save for retirement is changing. I think the need for financial education actually wider than just retirement savings, so that people can look right across their whole financial position is increasingly important.
Wealth at Work came to BT, and then when I attended their seminars and the curtains went back on what was possible and how you could actually use your retirement and your actual pension, it was quite an eye-opener, really.
Making regular contributions into a pension pot is becoming more of a challenge, with salaries struggling to keep pace with rising costs.
Research by Wealth at Work has shown 13% of employees have reduced or stopped their pension because of rising costs. 29% may consider stopping payments in the future, while almost 1/3 may consider reducing payments in the future.
Short-term decision-making can have a huge impact on the size of a pension pot. Employers providing quality financial education to their employees are helping them build financial resilience as they move towards retirement.
Is it crucial for everybody to have a retirement plan?
It's really important to have a retirement plan because people need to understand first of all, what type of retirement they want. Once they understand that, they can then start putting some numbers on, well, what sort of income am I likely to get? And part of that should be also looking at their state pension forecast. When you think about retirement specifically, it's a large sum of money, and for some people, it may actually be the biggest financial decision they make in their lives.
Wealth at Work is also keen to emphasise the importance of being guided by reliable sources, as the company's research showed that 56% of employees either spoke to family and friends or no one at all when getting support with their pension.
One of the big areas of impact we've seen is actually employers stepping up. So as part of the broader financial wellbeing agenda, understanding that pensions is an important thing that their employees need to understand, and certainly when they get to the point of retirement, when they need to make some pretty big decisions. And a key part of what we do is to ensure that employees understand their pension schemes, and of course a lot of those employees now are in defined contribution schemes, so it's important that people understand how those schemes work, what they should be contributing, what funds perhaps they should be selecting, but ultimately what size of pot they need or want when they get to the point of retirement.
The important thing that Wealth at Work offer our colleagues is an independent programme of retirement guidance and financial wellbeing education, which enables them to move through to retirement in a much better informed way.
The knowledge he gained from the financial education seminars at BT helped Rob Booth to retire and realise his dream of restoring an old building.
I couldn't possibly have done it without the help that Wealth at Work gave me to actually invest in such a good way that I did.
Wealth at Work, Financial Wellbeing and Retirement Specialists, helping those in the workplace to improve their financial future into retirement and beyond.